Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in. For the time being, I will just be doing monthly forecasts for those zodiac signs that are most popular on my YouTube channel. So I really have to thank you guys for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting on my videos because you help to put them into circulation where other people can view them. I will still be doing all zodiac signs though for the weeklies. Okay, so let's get to your forecast. Hey, happy birthday, Cancer. Welcome to your July 2022 astrological forecast. So the sun is in your sign, yeah, up until the 22nd in your first house. Okay, Mercury moves into your sign on the 5th, and Venus moves into your sign on the 17th. Let me make sure here. So you have all these wonderful planets in your first house, especially when Venus moves here, yeah, on the 17th till the end of the month. Right now it's in Gemini in your 12th house of secrets, okay? Behind the scenes, actions taken by you or someone else. This is your downtime, kind of. It's the house of solitude. It's time that you spend on your own, even if it's just relaxing or doing things that you don't need other people to do, like read a book or, you're recharging your batteries. But having Venus here, Mercury's here also at the same time, just up until like the 5th. You could still be in touch with someone, possibly. It doesn't have to be a love interest, could just be a friend that you like, that you've been in touch with, that maybe might surprise a couple people. They have no idea that you're friends with this person, or that good of friends, or you are becoming good friends with them. And this started kind of like when Venus was in Taurus in your 11th house of friends and socializing, okay? See, Mars moves into Taurus on the 5th, okay? And the planet Uranus is already here. And these two planets will eventually conjunct in this house of your, friends and associates, okay? Could be your close friends. But it's like your normal group of people that you hang out with, where you go to hang out. It's socializing in person, but also online, because this is a social media house. It is your most sociable house, okay? It's any kind of group or organization that you belong to, and it's also the house of dreams, hopes, and wishes. So since the planet Uranus has been transiting here for the past few years, it's brought more different kinds of people into your circle of friends. Okay, they're unusual in some way. They're into different things than maybe even your own friends are. They're more interesting, I would have to say, than what you're normally used to when it comes to whoever it is that you're hanging out with. Okay, so there's some interesting people entering your life, but when Mars and Uranus get together, it could be pretty explosive. The planet Uranus wants freedom. The planet Mars is action. There could have been someone in your group of friends that maybe is just an acquaintance. They're a friend of a friend, okay? But you've been putting up with them for a while, you know what I mean? Because they're always there. Your friend is always bringing them to whatever plans you guys have because they're that's their friend, right? So they expect everybody to get along and whatever, but this person is probably like a real pain in the ass. There's something about them that just doesn't mesh, just doesn't make sense, whatever. This could be one of those times where you, in a social setting, okay, could, say something that maybe you hadn't planned on saying, but it's the truth, whatever it is that you are saying, to this person, to this acquaintance person, or to anyone, even at this time. So, you know what, if you're online, socializing on social media, it's a really good idea to watch what you say in a group, okay, especially because you could have people just like tear it apart, whatever it is that you're saying. Okay, now I'll cover this conjunction in the weeklies because I'm not sure offhand when it happens. Could happen this month or next month, whatever, but it'll be covered in the weekly forecast that I do, so check it out there. But anyways, so you could be behind the scenes, okay, with this Venus in your 12th house, just like being in touch with someone that you like. Okay, you have a really nice rapport with them. They could be a new friend that you've made, though, like recently or whatever. Or they were in your group of friends, but you weren't that close before, okay? So when all these planets like move into your first house, obviously, you're all lit up, so people are really, really going to notice you when the sun is in your first house. It's your birthday, so with Mercury in your first house up until like the 19th, okay, you'll be probably initiating a lot of the communications, but you'll be a lot more talkative than you normally are. With Venus here, people find you very appealing, more than they usually do at any other time when Venus is in your first house or in your zodiac sign or in your 10th house, okay? People view you just like, you're very, very attractive right now. You could answer your door and look like you're worse, like you just rolled out of bed or something, and someone would still find something very attractive about you, okay? So this is a time where people like to, they enjoy your company. They maybe they want to take you someplace like for your birthday or out for drinks or lunch or something like that, but people want to be around you when Venus is in your first house. And yeah, this is a nice, pleasant time for you. There is a full moon in your opposite sign of Capricorn on the 13th, okay? This occurs in your 7th house. That's where you have the sign of Capricorn. So it's directly across from your first house, but I really don't see anything too earth-shaking going on here, except for the fact that, Pluto is still here in your 7th house. It will be leaving. Briefly, it moves into Aquarius for a little while next year, and then then back into Capricorn, but then after that it will fully move into Aquarius in like 2024, I think it is. So you won't be having to deal with a partner or a close friend, somebody like that, who is constantly keeping tabs on you, trying to yank your chain, always calling the shots in your relationship, no matter what it is. If it's a business, a romantic, or close friend, you could have someone who is very domineering, a friend even, that is like that always, they have plans to do something and they just assume that you're going to come with them because you wouldn't dare say no, but they can't go by themselves. They have to have somebody with them. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. Yeah, I'm sure you probably had at least one person like that in your life for the past how many years since Pluto has been here, and that's a very domineering friend. They're a friend, but they're still kind of pushing you around a little bit. So around this full moon, I think that's all going to end, and not badly either. I mean, you'll still be friends with this person. I think that you'll really just lay down the law, let them know that this has got to stop. You're not going to, you're not going to put up with whatever it is in the relationship that you don't like. That's what full moons are for, okay? To bring things to the surface, get them out of the way, and then you don't have to deal with them again. Okay, then the sun moves into Leo on the 22nd, Mercury moves into Leo on the 19th, and there's a new moon in Leo on the 28th, and all of this occurs in your second house where you have the sign of Leo. And I do want to say, though, also, Jupiter in Aries turns retrograde on the 28th, too. Okay, and you have Jupiter in your 10th house. Okay, that's where you have Aries. It's your 10th house of your career, your public life. It's your most public house. It's how you're known by reputation, professionally and personally. Having Jupiter here gives you a bit of an elevated position, either personally or actually in your career. Your second house where you have Leo is your earned income. It's how you make your money. So I'd have to say that really even around this new moon that you may be getting a raise or maybe or that new position. But maybe you've already have the new position and now comes the money. So I think you could possibly be in talks for a raise though or something or other. But that new moon does bring new beginnings in earned income. Okay, so that Jupiter there turning retrograde, you know, you may have turned down a job in the past that you were interested in. Maybe you inquired about a position and you either didn't hear back from these people or the position was filled or something like that, whatever. Somebody could contact you again to see if you're still interested in something or other. Okay. So the best time to do something each month is when the moon is in your own sign and the moon is in Cancer on the 25th, 26th, and 27th. And the best time to lay low is when the moon is in your opposite sign and your opposite sign is Capricorn, and those dates are the 12th and 13th. The best time for romance, recreation, creativity, fun, any kind of gambling or speculation, and anything to do with children is the 8th, 9th, 20th, 21st, and 22nd. Best time for money is the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 14th, 15th, 28th, 29th, and 30th. The best time for your career is the 18th, 19th, and 20th. And the best time for communication and travel is the 3rd, 4th, 5th, 16th, 17th, 30th, and 31st. So happy birthday to you. Have fun. Have fun. Okay, be sure to check out my weekly forecast. Also, the link below in the description box there to my website. I will be updating it very soon. And there's also a link to Ask Me a Question, which is for people who only want to know a few things about their chart. Okay? So, again, have a really great birthday, and I will see you next week. Goodbye.